Is it safe to buy crypto now, or is it going lower? Let's have a look. Bitcoin is currently sitting at the 97,891 as we speak. We've seen a bit of a flush down, twice in fact, and it has rejected off the 21-day EMA. Now, I feel that there's going to be a bit more upside on this, but whether this holds or not, we're not too sure. But I'm going to give you a bit of an understanding why I think it might hold, and I think this could start to move up from here. If we look at USDT dominance, which is the understanding of how much of the crypto investors hold money in fiat, which is USDT, it's an indication of understanding of whether they have sold their stock or whether they're holding coin. Now, when it goes up, it means there's a lot more people that have sold and that are waiting for a time to go back in to crypto. And when it's coming down, as it see this angle going down here, it is an understanding that people are more investing into crypto. Now, what we've seen here previously, when that dip happened, you can see how it correlates with it going into fiat currency. We've seen it reject off this multi-year trend line, and that rejection has started to come back down. Now, if it can break this 21-day EMA and start to go back down here, Bitcoin and alts are going to start to move quite aggressively. This is why I'm assuming that there might be a bit more upside than down. If we look at BTC dominance, which is in essence how much of the currency the investors are putting into Bitcoin in relation to altcoins. So an example, if it's going down, it means more altcoins are being invested into and not Bitcoin. If it's going up, more people invest into Bitcoin than altcoins. Now, we've seen this jump up, which funny enough coincides with Bitcoin going down, but it's usually an indication that the bulls have come in to try and support the level. That's why that happens. Now, what is really interesting is that we've drawn this trend line, multi-year trend line, and it's touched it perfectly and rejected, and it looks like it's starting to move down further, which means that alts should have a bit of a bounce. Another factor I look at is if you go to the website at Into the Cryptoverse, there is this chart that they've built. It's quite an interesting indicator. It takes multiple different factors such as YouTube views, buy orders, a whole bunch, a full spectrum of data, and it brings it into this rainbow chart. Rainbow being the colors of the graphs and the lines that you see. Usually when it's at green, it means it's not at the stage where the crypto market is overheated and there's still chance to grow. The yellow is it states that there is a chance that the movement is starting to accelerate and things going into the good area. Green usually indicates when we are at the peak, not maybe the peak, but at an extreme level where we should be careful. Now, if we look at where it is right now, we're just peeking into the yellow, which means that there is still a lot more upside, and it correlates with what I'm thinking that we're pretty much halfway through this run. If we look at this chart, it's usually an indicator of the previous run. I believe that we might be at this sort of shakeout stage right now where people are worried. You can usually tell that by the sentiment of the conversations that happen. People start talking and saying things like it's over, alts start having some problems, starts going down 20-30%. And it doesn't mean that there still can't be a pullback in Bitcoin, but it looks pretty good at this present moment. And I feel that is where we are, and we still have that parabolic run aspect to go. A few notable picks I'm looking at right now. The Boys Club has always been an interest of mine. I've already invested in it, but I'm adding to Andy again at this point here because Andy has held this 21-day EMA beautifully for a very long time, and you can see that it's bounced off it multiple occasions, and it's looking like it's doing it again. And I feel this could be the movement up, especially when we look at all the indicators that are going on. Another factor that I'm also investing into is Mumu. I already have a large bag of Mumu, but I'm adding more. I like to add at the areas of resistance on most coins, and I have high hopes for Mumu on that aspect. We look at Fat Cat and we see the exact moment and movement I've been talking about in TA. This is a really nice graph movement that's going on. It's going level by level by level, and we hope that this will move forward greater. For a project that is what is 3 weeks old, it looks extremely healthy, it looks extremely buoyant, but this is still a low cap meme coin. We still don't know where it's going to go. We still don't know what's happening. But it seems like the community and people that are investing in it see a long term future in this project. And we'll see where it goes. So that was an update on what's happening in the market and what I believe is going to be moving forward. I'm Alvarez, a 7-figure crypto investor. Like, follow, share, and yeah, catch me next time. I give updates like this on a daily basis. Anyway, take care. Catch you guys later. Peace.